Good morning, Hamilton. Today is Thursday, January 11th, 2024, and it kind of feels a little bit like a Friday today. That's because today is our last day of school for this week. Again, last day of school. The weekend hasn't started yet, right? Tomorrow on Friday, teachers still have work. We have an in-service, but you have off. And on Monday, there's no school for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a very exciting and important holiday to celebrate. And we're going to be talking more about that next week. So you will have a 4-day weekend. Make sure you remember, though, weekend does not start right now. The weekend starts at 3:30. As soon as you're dismissed out of this school, weekend can start. But we need to keep our school brains turned on. Okay, let's go over some birthdays. Today is Aziz's birthday, or over the weekend, on the 13th, it's Aziz's birthday in Ms. Howman's room. On the 14th, it's Blythe's birthday in Ms. Moyer's room. It's also Elliot's birthday in Ms. Datesman's room on the 14th. And on the 15th, it's Aaliyah's birthday in Ms. Mauer's room and Carter's birthday in Mr. Vickroy's room. Very exciting, friends. Hope you have a great birthday. All right, we had our vocabulary word of narrative. Remember, a piece of writing that focuses on telling a story. And Ava Lynn in Mrs. Houck's room wrote a really great example of narrative. She wrote, a narrative is like a movie. For example, Rapunzel, it says once upon a time in the first part of the movie. So she was connecting a movie she saw to narrative, a type of writing. That was a really great connection, and I love how you use this once upon a time part. Very cool, Ava Lynn. Mrs. Musser will make sure you get your prize. Okay, and finally we have our vocabulary, or our core essential for this month, responsibility. Proving you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Are you doing what is expected of you? So, another great narrative. One of the most charming characters in the history of Disney and Pixar is a little robot known as WALL-E. And he's a programmed creature that is tasked with collecting waste from the earth. Despite his lonely job, WALL-E is still able to find happiness in the smallest of things. His love for musicals and his collection of trinkets show an endearing side of him. The movie WALL-E shows how important it is to be responsible for the things that we do. Even though he is not always able to do what he wants to do, he is still able to do his best to look after his friend. He also teaches other creatures how to repair the damage caused when people weren't taking care of the earth and being responsible. We are responsible for various things in our lives, but sometimes we forget that we also have to take care of the earth. WALL-E provides a great example and reminder to all of us that we have to be more responsible for the planet and its inhabitants. So think of WALL-E with responsibility. What another great narrative to talk about with that. All right, Hamilton, have a wonderful day. Make today as great as you are. Enjoy your 4-day weekend. And at this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.